So everyone has a fear of something, right? Whether it's public speaking, spiders, Michael Jackson. Everyone has some sort of phobia. And if you say you don't, you're lying, right? Everyone has a fear. Me, I've had a couple fears in my life, and some of them I've overcome, some of them are still with me. And I'm gonna go through my list to see if we can relate. But before we get into that, y'all know the drill: like, subscribe, comment, all of that. But the thing with fears is I feel that fears are heavily based on your environment. Like, what I mean by that is, like, whoever you hang around is whoever you're gonna act like. And maybe just for that time period in your life. I won't say you're gonna go on and act like them forever, but whoever you're with, whoever you hang around, that's gonna be your personality behavior for that set time until your brain develops and you think of you think of stuff on your own, you do stuff on your own. So I feel like whoever has a fear around you, it's gonna project onto you, and you're gonna have that same fear. So I will definitely say the first one I'm about to talk about is an example of that. So the first fear on this list that I've overcome, let me just say that, was dogs. Yes, I was afraid of dogs, bro. I'll admit it. People, y'all might be thinking, what, dogs? Dogs are man's best friend. These fluffy animals can't hurt you. Like I said, it's all about who you hang around, who you grow up with. The people around me were afraid of dogs, so I was afraid of dogs. And I don't think dogs understand, I think dogs understand emotion, but they don't understand like human emotions, I guess. I don't know, they don't know the difference between playing and fear. And I guess all the time they thought I was playing when it was genuine fear. You won't believe how many dogs I've run from in my life, how many incidents I've had with dogs. Like I said, this one I was able to overcome. How I did it, I don't know, elementary or middle school, whenever it was, a long time ago, right? My grandparents, we went to visit them for the first time in Florida, and they have dogs. They had 2 toy poodles and 1 chihuahua. So that you just get over it. I don't know how to explain it. It's just I guess once you just are thrown into that environment and you hang around them a lot and you see they're not a threat, you just get over it. You just get over it. I don't know how to tell it. You just get used to it. They were cool dogs. They were the Chihuahua. His name was Energy. They named him Energy because I guess when he was younger he had so much energy. But the first time I ever met him was when he was older, and I'm looking at him and I'm thinking, who came up with this guy's name? Because this dude had the opposite of energy. I never saw him move more than 5 feet. This dude would just stay in the same place all the time. But yeah, that's just what happens when you get older. He just didn't move around, didn't do nothing. He just sat there. And so he was a cool dude, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got used to dogs, so he was cool. Twin did go on to pass away, unfortunately, maybe 2 years after this, 2016 maybe. So he never did get to see Twin make it on YouTube, but in the next life, shortly. And then the 2 toy poodles, one of them I met, she had been blind, from the first time I met her until she passed away. She passed away in 2024, December 2024. And yeah, she was cool, but she would bump into stuff all the time on account of being blind. Poor thing. Final one that is still alive, thankfully, is another toy poodle. And I'm just giving y'all all this background to just show what I was working with. They were cool people. I mean, thing about a blind dog isn't gonna really attack you, right? So this thing, one was old, one was blind, and it was just the other one. She was young, but she had a lot of energy. They should have called her Energy because she would not stop moving. Twin did overcome that fear, luckily, and we're here now. I love dogs. When I move out and get because I don't know if they allow dogs here. I ain't personally got the funds for a dog right now, I'm not gonna lie. It's not just about paying that fee, but it's also about maintaining it and make sure it stays healthy, buying equipment, food that it needs. And I don't wanna buy a dog and then not give it the optimal environment, you know what I mean? I feel like that's stupid. So I'm gonna wait until I got a little money, get my own spot that allows dogs. I don't know if they allow dogs here, but wait. I'll drop some recommendations. I've been I like border collies. I like golden retrievers. I like I like toy poodles too. So y'all give me some recommendations. I feel like I need like a starter dog and then work my way up because I don't want to like an easy first dog. You know what I mean? I don't want to get a dog and then like I don't know what I'm doing and it's too much for me to handle. The next fear I have that I still have, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, are tight spaces. There's a term for it. It's called claustrophobia. Yeah, there we go. I hate tight spaces. I hate elevators. I don't do elevators, by the way. Anytime I go somewhere, I gotta do stairs, or if there's an escalator, I do that. That's something I feel like I'm gonna have to get used to, because if you go to buildings that have like 50 floors, what are you gonna do? Take the stairs? I'm not taking 50 flights of stairs, I'm not gonna lie. So that's something in due time I will get over, but yeah, I can't do elevators. I have a fear of I don't even know how to work an elevator because I never use them, because it's just a fear of getting stuck. But the ironic thing about me and elevators is that if someone else is in the elevator, I'm okay. Like, as long as I'm not taking the elevator by myself. I guess my mentality with that is, if we get stuck, we stuck together. I don't know. But that's funny because like the more people there, it means the tighter it is. But like I'm okay with taking it as long as there's another person or other people there, which is strange. But yeah, I hate elevators, dude. And luckily I've never got stuck in one, so I don't know where the fear comes from. I just know I don't want to do it. I can't do elevators. Elevators is like a last resort. Next personal fear I have are any sort of amusement rides at a park, roller coasters, whatever. I don't remember the name, but any sort of amusement park, I don't do them, man. I get dizzy easily. I'm afraid of heights, so that's probably why. That's where that comes from. I don't do roller coasters. Anytime I go hang out with my friends at the fair or something, I'm just there for the food. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I spend my pockets on. I like the food at the fair. They be having some unhealthy stuff there, but I enjoy the food at the fair. But the roller coasters, all that other stuff, I don't do that, bro. I don't. And like I said again, I've never been stuck on one. It's just a phobia that I don't understand how it develops. Because I used to when I was a kid. So that's what, a backwards phobia? Like dogs, I was scared as a kid, and now I've conquered it. But amusement park rides, I wasn't scared as a kid, but now I am. So I don't know how that even works. I feel like a lot of people's fears too that I can collectively say as people and me are like any sort of like healthcare related checkup. So the doctor's office, if you have glasses, maybe a checkup at the vision place, or dentist. I know a lot of people that don't like the dentist or the doctor. I feel like with doctor, I don't think the doctor is really scary unless you have like something you're worried about. You know what I mean? Like if you have a condition or something, or you know you're sick and it's a certain thing that's like scary, I feel like then the doctor is scary. You know what I mean? But for the most part, doctors, like, it's just a normal checkup. It's brief. It's whatever. I just felt like the doctor was always annoying for me. I don't know if y'all can relate, but like when y'all started to get older, like that age from like maybe 13 to maybe 17, right before you go to like a real doctor, I just feel like it gets annoying because who can remember, like, every time I went to the doctor, they used to give me this clipboard with a sheet, and they used to ask me all these sorts of questions like, are you smoking? Are you active? Are you drinking? All of that. And it's like so redundant. I feel like it just gets annoying, you know what I mean? Because I don't know what their thought process is. Like, a teen is actually going to check these off. Yes, no. Every teen is going to put no, especially if their parent is there. You know what I mean? Like, I know they have to respect patient confidentiality, but still, like, I never saw the point of asking. I'm pretty sure everyone selected no, even if the answer was yes. So I just felt like that was redundant and annoying. Like, I got sick of those checkups, man. But with the dentist, I feel like that one's a little more scary for some people. Like, if you knew you weren't flossing or taking care of your teeth or brushing well, you was getting a cavity, bro, or a filling or something, bro. And just people poking in your mouth is just annoying. The only fear I have when I'm going to the dentist is like when I'm laying down and they start shouting code names to each other that I have no idea what they're talking about. Like, let's do an upper 15.4 on this molar. Watch this 9.5. You know, I can see a 2.777 growing here. Now, I know that makes no sense what I just said, but you get my point. They start saying things that we don't understand. Obviously, they understand because they're in healthcare, they're in that field. But they be starting to say stuff I don't know, and I don't know if they're good or bad because I don't know. You don't know what you don't know. See, yeah, the dentist overall, it used to be cool. They used to give you a little baggie with floss, a toothpaste, or a floss, toothpaste, and a toothbrush, and you get to pick a toy at the end. It used to be cool. Take care of your teeth, y'all. And then when going to like my vision doctor, I wouldn't even say it was a fear, just kind of like the doctor, just annoying, you know what I mean? Like I said, it was frustrating for me because like I said, I can't see. I'm really, really blind. So just standing up there, covering my eye with one hand, just letting out a deep sigh, bruh. I could hear the doctor laughing. Like, it's just, man, it's just, these eyes ain't getting any better, bro, I tell you. And it's scary because I'm not even old yet, so just imagine. But I don't know, for any of y'all that do go to the vision doctor, y'all know what do they have us doing there? Where you look through something and you look for like the red farmhouse and you're told to focus, or that thing where you put your face and like it blows a mist of air into your eye, and only then do they tell you like don't blink, and all you can think about is blinking. Like, it's so annoying. The only thing I can think about is blinking, and they need to do it properly so they can push that air into. I never even understood what that did, to be honest. Like, it never improved my eyes. I don't know if it was supposed to measure maybe for like diseases or like problems. I don't know what it ever did. It was just a puff of, and it doesn't hurt, but it is just annoying, and like you're just waiting for it to happen while being told not to blink. Anytime someone tells you not to do something, and it just makes it like 100 times harder, I guarantee. Like right now, I could probably keep my eyes open for 30 seconds, but if I'm at my checkup and I'm putting my head in the headrest thing and told not to blink, I'm blinking every millisecond. All right, y'all, and I think that's gonna wrap up this one. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, this, that, and the third. Let me know what else y'all want to see, because I need recommendations. I'm running low on ideas, so just let me know what else. And yeah, see you in the next one.